Tonight on Game Night, Mary Berry, Paul Hollywood, and me, Dave, are going to play Kim Joy's Magic Bakery, a cooperative baking card game for 2 to 5 players, published by Skybound and designed by Ben Kepner. And so...
On your marks.
Get set.
Bake! Hey, Dave.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Kim Joy's Magic Bakery?
I will.
Okay.
But not in an accent. In
A British accent?
No, I'm sorry. Kim Joy's Magic Bakery is a cooperative game in which we are essentially going to bake desserts for customers. And the game comes with a bunch of different scenarios that they would like you to play in order. I guess they get more difficult as you go on.
Okay.
And the game is actually really pretty simple. It's you're going to have the pantry down here with ingredients. All right. These cards have been shuffled, and then 5 have been dealt up. And then these are the layers to our cakes and desserts that we're making.
Okay.
And then up here, these are the customers. This is the deck of customers. And you're supposed to shuffle it a certain way for how many players or for scenarios and whatever. But it's set up for the beginning for us. The player who baked something most recently
Most
was
likely
first.
Nikki, but
I
it
assume
could have been
that's
you.
Probably,
It certainly
yeah.
hasn't been me.
I baked something, but it was a long time. It was not recently.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So-
Nikki's definitely baked
Okay. So,
a cake because she knew I was coming. So she baked one.
And so we're all going to
Runs
start
us.
with 3 ingredients in our hand.
Oh.
Okay? There's no hand limit. And on your turn, for a 3-player game, you're going to have 3 actions. So the way it's going to work is Nikki will take 3 actions, Lincoln, you will take 3 actions,
Okay.
I will take 3 actions. That's a round.
Okay.
And then we'll do some cleanup stuff, and then we'll keep doing. We'll just keep doing that until we're done. So let's talk about the 3 actions. You have this little menu you can do of actions. You can do them as
Okay.
many times as you want. So each of these actions, your whole turn could be doing all 3 of them. You can mix and match to these things. One of the actions is you can draw an ingredient card. All right?
Okay.
When you draw an ingredient card, it can be either any of the face-up ones, or you can draw a blind from the top. All right? When you draw an ingredient card, it is filled in right away. And if you want to draw an ingredient card again, you can keep doing that. And for some reason, I can't seem to say ingredient card correctly.
Ingredient card?
But here we go. You can pass a card to another player. So we're allowed to communicate with each other to figure out like what we need or what we don't need or what we can do to help make the stuff that we're making up here.
Oh, okay.
Because that's our goal, is to try to make these customers happy. All right? You can bake a layer, which basically just means spend the ingredients to draw a layer card from. These are all sorted by what they are. So there's 5 of each.
All right.
And so there's 5 sponge layers, and a sponge layer needs butter, eggs, flour, sugar. And to do that, you're going to spend those ingredient cards, and when you spend them, we're going to put a discard pile over here,
Okay.
which we will then shuffle if this ever runs out and we need them again. All right?
All right.
All right? So you can do that up to 3 times if you have the cards, because you've got 3 actions. You can fulfill a customer order. So right now we have 2 customers. This guy right here wants a Fraser cake, and Fraser cake is a cream pat with icing and sponge.
Okay.
So if you have a cream pat and icing and sponge in your hand, because when you bake a layer, you're paying for it to take it into your hand, you can fulfill that customer order. All right? And when you do fulfill a customer order, you just take it and you put it in front of you.
Okay.
Okay? Some customers come with garnishes. In this case, a garnish will get you an extra thing according to the scenario. So we don't know what the extra thing is yet. But if you had cream pat, icing, sponge, and you wanted to spend a fruit card, you would get an extra something,
Okay.
depending on what the scenario is, which may or may not be worth it. All right? Cocoa Cream Donuts over there wants chocolate, cream pat, and a sponge. Chocolate is in here. It just hasn't come up yet.
And it's garnished with chocolate?
Yep.
Needs chocolate and it's garnished with chocolate.
Yep. All right. And then one of your actions, if you want, is you can wipe the pantry. All 5 of these cards will go away and 5 new cards come up. All right? So you take your 3 actions, then Lincoln, you'll take your 3 actions, then I will take my 3 actions, and only once we do that do we then check the customers. All right?
So wiping is the go and you don't take anything.
Correct.
But you can take from the top, right? From the
Correct.
Okay.
But remember, you can wipe and you still have 2 more actions.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Did I miss pass a card to another player? I did.
Yes.
You can pass a card to another player. That's an action.
Okay.
So I can draw a card and give it to you, or I can draw a card and give it to you, Nikki. So we can try to set each other up if one of us is close to doing this. And the reason that we might want to do that is that at the end of every full turn where we've all gone, we will reveal a new customer card. And to make room for it, this one will move to here, and this one will move to here, and the new customer card will go there.
But then they discard after that.
If it looked like this, just this one moves in the customer card. But yes, if this is ever forced to here, it's out of the game. And we can no longer make this customer. And each scenario is going to have like...
We can no longer serve that customer. We're not making it.
Serve, correct. Each scenario is going to have a scoring system, essentially. So there's no win or lose per se, except that they suggest you need to be like at the scoring system is Olympic medal style, gold, silver, bronze, and the rules suggest that you need to be at silver or higher in order to go to the next scenario.
Oh.
All right.
Or you're going to be on the after show and they're going to talk to you about your loss.
That's pretty much it. It's actually fairly straightforward, other than figuring out what the scenario is. So we're going to do this until there are no customers up there anymore.
Okay. Or 7, or we finish 7.
Well, if we finish them all, yeah.
There's only 7 cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want any to go away, then we can't win, right?
Right. When there are no more customers in the deck to flip over, then all customers just advance 1 at the end of each round. But otherwise, they don't get moved unless they're forced to move.
Okay.
So if we make cocoa cream donuts, then Fraser cake doesn't move
Okay.
because there's a hole there for the new customer. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So scenario number 1. This is why I have this out, because scenario number 1 is all here. Scenario 1 is the cat wants to be petted. Right, meow.
Oh boy.
Meow.
Right, meow.
Okay, hang on. Let me cover the next scenario so I don't look at it. All right, I'm going to read you the scenario now.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's warm as a hot buttered crumpet when you and Kim Joy open your bakery for business. She's trusting you and your friends to take care of the bakery while she's out whipping up some business. You've barely gotten your first batch of biscuits into the oven when a dapper tuxedo cat struts in through the bakery window. Meow, declares the cat, flopping belly up on an open countertop. As you hear the bell jingle in the front of the store, it sounds like you've got your first customer. The cat wiggles a little, daring you to look away. You're going to have to pet this cat if you want to get any work done today.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. The cat always covers up 2 layers. All right.
Random.
I'm starting it in the middle, but yes. You may not bake any layers covered by the cat.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you have a special action, so in addition to all the actions I just said, you can spend 1 action to move the cat 1 space to the left or 1 space to the right.
Okay.
All right? The cat must always cover 2 stacks, and the garnish bonus is that you may move the cat any number of spaces. So basically, if we fulfill a thing with the garnish this thing,
Okay.
we can move the cat to wherever we want the cat to be.
All right.
But it will always cover up 2 layers.
Well, lucky, I mean, I don't know if you were, I guess you just stuck them in the middle, but it's
Yeah.
nothing blocking these recipes so far.
Okay, well that's good.
Although fruit might be jam. I don't know. Fruit's right there.
Yeah, fruit's the pantry.
It shows the thing covered up in the middle. What does it say on the card?
This is cream pat.
Place this card
Oh.
sideways so that it covers 2 stacks of layers. I mean, I did it randomly. It
Yeah.
was just that way. All right, Nikki.
Yeah.
So there's your starting hand.
Okay, is
Yes.
this the start player marker,
Yes.
by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and it always stays in front of you. So,
So, I've got my action choices.
yep.
So is chocolate in the ingredients stack?
Yes, it's in there somewhere.
Cool.
It hasn't come up.
No, that's good. I was just wondering because we definitely need some chocolate.
The fact that we got 5 different ingredients was just lucky.
Sure,
It,
it's cool.
it could have been like 3 butters and
Well,
2
cream
sugars.
pat is close. I mean, I'm close to that, right? So that's cool. We I need a specific ingredient to make that happen, but
Well, they both need cream pat, so
correct.
okay.
I'm looking at my ingredients,
Yep.
and I think I was hoping I could maybe bake a layer, but
I like the little butter.
I have a
little
feeling the kitty
like
cat.
the curl. It's like a hair
I
curl.
know. I have a feeling the kitty cat is covering
Pastry and
one
jam.
of the baking things.
No. This is what it's covering. These are the only things that are there,
It's covering pastry and jam.
Okay.
which we don't need right now for these so
Right.
far.
I'm missing something.
As far as one of the ingredients that you need,
Well, there are like 10 ingredients, Nikki, or something. There's not just
Ooh,
5.
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna take a sugar.
Okay. That's 1. Action number 1.
Then I don't even know. Should I be holding off or
I don't know. There's
If
no,
you can make
there's no
something,
ham
make
limit.
it.
I can make?
yes, then
Sure,
do it.
do it. What can you make?
Well, wait. Do we even need it?
We might on the next customer.
A biscuit.
Well, what we're really shooting for with
I
these is
know.
the cream pat. I mean, I need sugar to do. I can do that if I
Oh,
had sugar.
I'm sorry, I
well, you
took
could
it
pass
then.
it to me. It's no big deal.
Oh,
Can
that
you-
could be my second action to pass it to you.
Can you make icing?
No,
Butter and sugar?
yes, I
All
can
right.
make icing.
Make icing. Why don't you do that?
Okay.
Here. Discard it here.
There's the icing.
Yep.
Okay.
So pick it up and put it in your hand.
All right.
And now you can pass that to Lincoln if you want.
The icing?
Yeah.
Do you want the icing, Lincoln?
Well,
Does
I
it
don't
help
know.
you?
I mean, you could give it to
Can
Dave.
we talk about what's in our hand?
It says that you're allowed to basically
Okay.
talk to each other. It seems it doesn't give you any
Sort of.
specific rules
You
about.
can't be specific. What are you missing?
yeah.
Only sugar?
I need sugar to make that. I have the stuff to do that. Now, let's see what else do we have. To make butter, egg, sugar. I mean, everything needs sugar. So every
Yep.
single thing that we
Yeah.
have visible to us that
Yeah.
we need to make, which is this,
Yep.
we need sugar. So I'm probably going to be drawing from the top of the deck, which is fine because we needed icing.
Can you pass me butter, eggs, or flour?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Wait. 1, 2. It doesn't give me enough time.
It's kind of
Don't do
funny
that.
because it's there, but
Yeah. No. Don't. Well, if you pass it to me, it saves me an action.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get me to do what I want to do. I was hopefully going to make a sponge and pass it to you. Then you'd have an icing and a sponge. But I can't do that.
well, that's why I was asking Lincoln if he wanted me to pass
Just draw
him
another
anything.
card. Draw
Yep.
another card so you have something in your hand to make one of these things, and then
Yeah.
maybe the
Well,
ingredient I will need will
shouldn't
show
I
up.
take the fruit? Because
Sure.
then we can do that and
Yep.
move the cat around.
That's good. In case we need to. Okay.
Hey, fruit again.
There's your 3 actions.
Well, I will take from the top.
Okay.
Hey, I'm going to make some cream pat.
Okay.
That is sugar, butter, and eggs.
Yep.
And there they are.
Yep.
And then you needed eggs and flour.
No, but why don't you give...
What did you need? Butter and eggs?
I'm just going to draw the stuff I need. I think it's just easier to...
Well, I'll draw another card. I can use anything.
Wait, butter? Yeah. I think we can get either you or Nikki to make the Fraser cake next turn.
Right. Well, I can pass it to Nikki if we think
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
let's
it.
do that.
So I'm going
That
to
makes sense.
pass cream pat to you. There you go.
Okay.
That's your 3rd
And
action.
I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to take
Butter.
butter,
Hey, sugar.
eggs,
You're going to just draw another card and be done?
oh yeah, you're right. I did that wrong.
Okay.
Oh well.
I was trying to pass you. Did you need
Yep.
flour?
I should have taken a thing from you. I didn't. All right, whatever.
But
We're
do
learning.
we need it? We already have...
We're learning.
Well, no, we don't have sponge.
We
a
don't have
mistake.
sponge.
Okay, new customer.
Uh-oh. They're piling up.
You were talking about saving an action, and I was going
For
to...
some reason, I thought I was going to be able to get the sponge to Nikki in time, but clearly I'm not going to be. So
Okay.
I blew that.
It's okay.
Okay. I'm going to take the butter.
Okay.
Cool.
Butter.
Here, let me just. Yeah, never mind.
And then I don't have to give up anything to move the cat, right?
It's one action to move the cat to the left or to the right.
So, should I cover...
No, that's the way you want to go,
That
because you want to
way?
get
Yep.
pastry, I think, is
Yep.
what- really what you're
do.
shooting for.
It's okay.
And then it's butter and flour
Yep.
for the pastry.
Yep. That's 3 actions.
All right.
You're done.
Now, I'm done. I can't
Nope.
bake.
Nope.
No baking.
That's an action.
no
You
baking.
took 3 actions.
Okay.
Okay. We need to make sponge, right?
Yeah, I totally blew it.
Well, sugar. It's 4 ingredients. It's terrible. I
I
don't
know.
think I can do it.
Well, I'm going to make a sponge on my turn, and I can pass it to you. So before you draw, Do you have butter, eggs, and sugar right now?
I have sugar and eggs. I had flour previously.
You have sugar and eggs right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you draw butter, you can make a cream pat, right?
Next turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
okay.
we just hope chocolate comes out. Hey, the helpful duck.
What does he do?
Substitute
Okay,
ingredient.
there's one of these in the deck
Oh, wow.
that we put in for the beginning. It's a wild ingredient in case we need it for anything.
That's wild.
That's wild.
But here I go. So
Okay.
butter, eggs, flour, sugar. That's a sponge. That's my
a
action
sponge.
number 1.
Okay.
Action number 2 is I'm going to give Lincoln the sponge.
Sponge.
Have a sponge, Lincoln.
Now, I have 2 choices for action number 3. I can give you a fruit,
I have a fruit.
but if I give you another fruit and you make that mille feuille, however you pronounce it, then you can move the cat anywhere. Like right now, we don't need icing or biscuit.
We don't even need pastry, right? That's going to be done after this.
Well, we don't know what's going to come up next for
Sure,
the next
sure.
customer. So I'm going to give you the, because it's either that or move the cat. I
But
want to move.
Fraser cake's going, right?
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
making it, unfortunately. I wanted to move. I'm either going to give you a fruit or move the cat because I want Lincoln to be able to make a cream pat and it's covered right now. So the question is, what do you think is better? I think your being able to move the cat anywhere
Well,
is better.
I'm finishing this one on my turn.
Right. And when you do that, if you have an extra fruit, you can move the cat because that's what the garnish power is.
Okay.
So I can give you an extra fruit right now.
Sure.
That saves you an action. Does that make
I
sense?
have fruit.
Right, but you need
You
the
need
fruit
it.
to make
Oh, okay.
this recipe.
All right, got it.
I think that's correct, Dave.
I got it.
It's either that or I move the cat for you now, Lincoln. But,
No, I think you need to give her the fruit.
okay.
Gives her the most flexibility.
Those are my 3 turns. So,
Okay.
flip up a new customer. There's no room for the new
Bye,
one. So
Fraser.
those, yep.
We didn't make you.
No, we blew it. All right. You can put that just face down.
Almond and chocolate tort.
Here. Hey, look, everything needs sponge, man.
And chocolate. 2 things with chocolate.
Well, this is chocolate if we need it.
That's true. Okay.
All right.
So I'm just going to bake.
Yep. Make the meal.
So
I can't pronounce it.
I'm making this
Ooh, yeah.
one.
Okay, so that needs a creme pat and a fruit and a pastry.
Okay, here's a pastry.
Nope, that goes back to its pile.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the goods we
Yeah.
we
And a
always-
creme pat,
That goes back to its pile under the cat.
even under the cat, you can
Yes.
do it.
Yeah.
And,
And a
a
fruit.
fruit.
And if you have that goes there. And if you have an extra fruit, you can spend it as a garnish.
Yes,
And
I
you
will.
get a special action for that. And the special action in this scenario is you can now move the cat anywhere.
Anywhere. Where do
Yeah.
we want him to go? All the
What
way
do
over
I need
here?
to make? I was going to make.
Yeah, I think so. Because you have an icing in your hand still, right?
Yes, I do.
That's a great place to move it.
Okay. And nothing's calling for biscuit yet.
Not yet.
So cat is going to go all the way over here.
Okay.
And I have made this.
So put it in front of you. Okay, that's your first action. You still have 2 more
Wow,
actions.
that was a lot. I didn't think. I
So
wasn't-
do we only have these 2 until the end of the round? Then
Yes.
Another way? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
It doesn't fill until the end of the round.
Oh boy, I wasn't thinking any further ahead. Would you like me to take the chocolate? I mean, the wild, and have it be a chocolate, or would it be better in somebody else's hand?
I guess you could pass it to Lincoln.
Or yeah. How many actions has she done now? Just
One,
one.
just one.
Okay, yeah.
So if I
We
draw,
should definitely take it because we need the chocolate.
one, that's 2, and then I pass it
Yep.
is
Sure.
3.
Yep.
Okey-doke.
Done.
The helpful duck.
He's
Okay.
helpful.
That's right.
He's a duck.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
So first thing I'm going to do is make icing.
You mean a creme pat?
Is it? Oh, I thought I was making icing, but yeah, right.
Icing's covered by the cat.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Creme pat.
Yep.
I could have passed you
Butter, egg,
icing.
sugar.
That's fine.
No, keep it.
I think I just had that in my head. I get the cream pat.
Yep.
I now have sponge and cream pat and chocolate,
Yeah, do it.
but I don't have bonus chocolate.
That's
but-
fine.
Do you want me to just draw one off the top and see?
Well, we don't need to move the cat, right?
No.
So then no.
Sure.
Well-
Still, it might be good to get chocolate if it's out there.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and not spend the wild?
Yeah.
That totally makes sense. Go for it.
And it's not. Okay. So this is what we have for the recipe. There's the sponge, there's the cream pat, and hey, there's the chocolate duck.
Yep.
Look.
And I made
Take that cocoa cream donut.
Cocoa cream donut. Hooray.
Yay.
Nice. All right, we got some
Does
time.
it make you go nuts?
Now we got some time.
Powdered donuts make me go nuts.
okay.
Okay.
And I did 3 things, didn't
Yep.
I? Okay.
You
Because there's nothing I can give you that's going to make
made
this.
a cream pat.
Yeah.
You drew blind, and
Yep.
then you did the thing. All right. Do you guys have sugar in your hands?
I do.
No.
Okay. Because I'm tempted to wipe this whole thing out and get chocolate on the board. But I don't. Do you care if I wipe the board?
It doesn't really matter to me because the only thing I need is butter, maybe.
You have icing.
I mean, this is.
Butter.
I can make. I mean, I'm not there with sponge. I'm only
well,
half
remember,
the
we've
order with
got
sponge.
we've got 2 full rounds to make that now.
Sure, of course.
All right, I'm gonna do that. This is my first action. I'm getting rid of all of these.
Okay.
No chocolate.
2.
Chocolate.
there we go.
Probably.
3, 4,
That's our first chocolate.
5.
Yay.
Okay.
And there's still sugar
So that's
there.
my first action. My second action is I am going to draw a flower. I think I'm just going to feed you guys if I can. And I'm going to draw...
There's no eggs, though.
Well, I'm going to draw blind. Done.
Okay,
That's
end,
my
of the,
3
end of the
actions.
round.
New customer.
Ding. That's the
Ding, ding,
door
ding, ding,
opening.
ding. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was what I heard the first one earlier. Hey, more chocolate. This is Jaffa cakes. Do they have fruit? Oh, they do. That was probably the. I don't know if they.
Jam.
We have them with jam, orange, so that's the Jaffa cakes I'm used
Jam,
to having.
jam,
I like those a
jam.
lot. And
Jam
it's
needs
chocolate
fruit and
either.
sugar. All right,
Okay.
Nikki P.
I can't have those, but they're delicious. I mean, I have had them.
Sure.
Obviously. Although these look the same too. These look like the cocoa cream donuts and the what is Scott? What does he love? The
I don't know.
profiteroles.
Ah.
1, 2, 3. Ugh. That seems like a waste of time. I can draw these 3 ingredients
Yeah.
and be able to make a sponge, but
On your next turn?
yeah, but
Still
That's
have
great.
time. We still have
Yeah,
time.
do it. That's fantastic.
really? Okay.
Yeah, totally.
That'll be my whole turn.
Yep.
All
That's
right.
how some
I
turns
mean,
are
I'm
going
going
to
to
go.
try to make sponge too.
One,
We just need eggs.
Wait,
We
no.
need eggs.
Do them one at a time.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
'cause eggs-
What will it make me change my mind?
Probably not.
2
No eggs.
and flour. 3.
Oh, there's the jam.
No eggs. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Wow. Well, do I want to take the chocolate or just leave it? I think I probably should just leave it.
I'm okay if you want to wipe the board.
Wow.
That chocolate is pretty good though.
Okay?
So I will take the chocolate,
Okay.
wipe the board.
Wipe the board?
Yep, so maybe we get some eggs.
This is your...
We
that's
need
your
eggs.
That's your second action.
I mean, Nikki has eggs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's my second action. I'm just hoping some eggs show up.
How often do you say that?
I don't know. Wow.
Eggs.
Okay. Do you want me to leave that and pass you like chocolate or something?
If you pass me chocolate,
I can also pass her a chocolate.
I will be able to finish this one on my
Yeah,
turn.
I drew one blind, so
Okay.
why don't you keep it, Lincoln?
Okay. So I'm going to draw another good that I don't have, which will be butter for now. Oh, wait. Nikki's got eggs. Do you need eggs, Dave?
Take it.
Okay.
If you need it, take it.
I'm just having it because everything needs eggs. You know, sponge cake needs eggs. Hey, more
Yep.
chocolate. Chocolate, we're chocolate rich now.
Okay. I am going to draw...
He looks cute and delicious too.
Yes.
Oh, it's not there anymore.
Or they look, because it's, I don't know what sex is a
What's
Chocolate
this is
egg.
chocolate?
Okay.
chocolate. I said chocolate egg.
First
Nikki
thing I'm
loves
going to
the
do
chocolate
is,
eggs.
Nikki, I'm passing you this chocolate.
Thank you so much.
The second thing
Cadbury.
I'm
Did you finish
doing-
all the Cadburys you got this year?
Yeah,
you didn't
because
really
I
get
only
many.
bought 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I'm drawing... Second thing I'm doing is I'm going to take...
Is that a Christmas thing or an Easter thing?
It's an Easter thing.
Okay.
The Cadbury eggs.
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember. This year is all a blur, and I don't remember anything before that. In the before times.
I'm going to take a butter,
Butter. Hey, and eggs.
and I'm going to draw blind. That's my turn. Okay.
Wow, he didn't want any of those things.
New customer.
I don't know what he wanted.
Ding, ding, ding. Coming in through the door.
Kitty needs his belly rubbed.
Okay.
Oh, the biscuits are under here.
Okay.
Viennese whirls.
Yep. Well, if you make the almond and chocolate torte with an extra chocolate, you can move the cat to anywhere.
Well, let's see.
It's all bad though. Everything's bad.
I can do it.
Okay, but we need 2 sponges is the problem, or we just say.
I'm close to sponge.
I don't know where to move it to.
Right.
That will be the thing
That's
because
the
the
problem.
jam is right here.
I know.
Well, yeah, and there's two jams.
And the biscuits
if you
are
draw-
this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Biscuits and icing.
So, but do you want me to draw the chocolate in order to move the cat, or just don't even worry about it?
Well, here's the thing. We can decide now we're just going to not make one of these.
I know, but isn't that bad? We've already not made one.
Yeah. Well, let's see
Customer
what is-
3 got it.
what does the cat
Customer
say?
3 was ignored.
We
Meow,
need
meow,
to
meow.
make. We need to make.
Yeah,
we get gold
right
star.
now.
We get gold star if we make 5 of these.
Oh, okay.
So technically,
We really want silver or gold, but
Yeah.
gold really, ideally.
Yep.
We've made 2.
yep.
Well, let me.
Sure. Think about it. Figure out what you want to do.
We have 3, your turn, this turn, and
I was
this
looking
turn.
for fruit last turn, by the way,
I don't
so that I could
think-
make jam.
We shouldn't move this
And I dumped the fruit. We had 2 fruit and I dumped
okay.
them.
because we have 2 cake. Well, 1 because I'm going to do that one. We have 1 cake
Okay.
up first before this one that
Do you-
needs that.
Do you have fruit in your hand?
No.
Do you have fruit in your hand?
No.
Okay. Well, we're not making jam without fruit, so
Oh, we can wipe the board again.
I almost feel like we should just blow off the Jaffa cakes.
Oh, they're delicious though, and it's so easy.
Especially
Sort of.
since the sponge is the hardest thing to make.
But Nikki's gonna make this now, right?
Yes.
Then just do it and don't worry about anything else.
I think we move the cat
Because
to this end of the board and we just say goodbye to the
but
Jaffa cakes.
Nikki's got to draw this
Yeah.
to make that happen. I think right now,
Yep.
do we want to have her do that in advance, or do we want to not worry about moving the stuff? We don't need cream pat. We only need the sponge cake, which we need sponge cake twice. But
Right.
but this clears a space, and we're safe if we do that.
I'm making the sponge cake right now.
Yeah. Well,
understand.
why don't you do that first?
Okay.
Because you know you're going to do that.
Yeah,
Right.
you need
so
to do that.
here is the flour
Yeah.
and the sugar and the eggs and the butter. And
right.
there is the sponge.
There's your first action.
Okay.
Now the real question is, what's your second action?
My second action can be
Are you going to draw the chocolate?
drawing the chocolate so we can move the cat anywhere
Okay.
and completing this.
Yep.
Or just completing this and drawing a different ingredient for something else.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
All right.
Well, the good thing is just a basic move is we could get jam together, and then we could always just move it 1 to give us the access to the sponge, because cream pad is not needed on any of these. Only sponge is needed.
Right.
The initial worry was because the biscuit is under here.
Right, but my point is if you do it with the chocolate and you move it down here, then all we have to do is because
Right.
just doing the free action is
Okay.
just moving it 1.
Right.
Is it here? No,
It's
here.
all the way there, yeah.
So take the chocolate.
Sure,
is
why not?
what's
That's why
being
I
said.
Put it this way. Take the chocolate anyway and see if this is a fruit. All right, it isn't.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Feel bad about
Making
wiping the
the
board.
almond chocolate
No, you
torte.
shouldn't. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
icing
Yep.
goes under there.
Yep.
Sponge cake,
Goes over there.
Yep.
chocolate.
Goes
It's
right there.
made, and then
The
a,
garnish.
Garnish
a
of it.
garnish.
So we're gonna go
of
all the way down
chocolate.
here?
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
and then I take this one.
Hold on, before she does that, are you going to make a sponge on your turn?
I
Is that
mean-
your plan?
I need.
If you're going to make a
Yes.
sponge on your turn, then maybe she should put it here.
Yeah.
So you don't have to spend the action to do it.
Right, and then I just do no action to just move it to the jam. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'll do it now.
Okay. That's your 3 actions.
That was my 3 actions. I'm completely out of cards. I don't
Yep.
know if that's gonna.
Nope.
Hurt
it's
us.
The way it works. That's just
Okay,
the way it works.
I'm gonna butter it.
Yep.
Butter it.
Hey, more chocolate. I was all worried about chocolate. Lots of chocolate. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm making sponge.
Okay.
Flour, sugar, eggs, butter,
Okay.
milk, sugar. What is he? He's
Take
What?
it.
I'm doing Scott Pilgrim. Milk, eggs, and blah blah blah. And
Oh.
soy latte. I can't remember. Or no, he's
Can't
talking
remember.
about.
Oh,
He's talking about his de-veganizing reign
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay.
All right, you got one more action.
I'm gonna move this.
No, don't do that yet.
Don't do it yet.
Don't do that for an action.
it's the
Because
coffee.
we can't make the jam yet. And
It's true. No, but there was something else. He said gelato isn't vegan.
Isn't
milk
vegan?
And milk and eggs or whatever.
do you have chocolate in your hand?
I do.
Okay. Do you have butter and flour?
I mean, I only have one other thing in my hand, and I just made something. So.
Oh, so you have that and chocolate, right?
Yes.
So yeah.
I'm working towards this one, but
Right. So take the.
whatever I need for jam. What do I need for jam?
Jam,
Fruit is
jam
one
it
of the
in.
things. I'll take some sugar. There we go.
Just in case.
Fruit, please. Since Lincoln wiped all the fruit.
More
Nope.
sugar.
Okay. Butter.
Well, you could probably wipe the board if you wanted to, Dave.
No,
Oh, Nikki has nothing.
I don't want to do that. I'm gonna take.
Don't listen to me since I got rid of all the jam.
Okay.
the fruit.
I'm gonna take.
Fruit compote
I'm gonna do eggs, flour, and sugar
to make icing.
to make
Oh,
this
biscuit.
to make a biscuit.
Sweet.
That's my first action. For my second action, I'm gonna draw
Blind.
sugar.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Fruit. Nope.
And then for butter and sugar, I'm gonna make icing.
Sweet. Delicious sweet.
Those are my entire turns.
That's pretty nice.
So now I've got biscuit and icing.
You just need.
I just
Jam.
need jam. Or I can pass this to someone who can make jam. But new customer coming up.
Ooh, last customer.
Ooh.
Crumpets.
Oh look, that's easy. It's just butter, eggs, and flour.
And jam if you want the extra.
I had butter, eggs, and flour in my hand. That's annoying.
Nah. All right. Are you done? Or you have
I am
another
done.
move?
No, I'm done. Those are all three of my moves.
All right. So, eggs.
I have sponge.
Do you still need eggs?
I have chocolate. I need jam.
All right. I'm going to do this.
Do them one at a time.
Do 'em
I'm
one at
going
a
to
time.
do. I'm going to get flour.
Okay.
You just
Come
the other
on,
two things.
fruit.
No
Nope.
fruit.
I'm going to get eggs.
No fruit. Wow. I think
And
I killed
butter.
us all, Dave.
That's all right. I don't mind.
Ta-da.
Wow.
Boo.
Okay. So I really don't have it. I'm not even close. Should I draw a blind or should I wipe the board?
I probably shouldn't have made the things. We're learning. Well, do you have sugar in your hand?
I do.
I can do the crumpets now, by the way.
I could probably make
with
the
what I
crumpets.
got.
Eggs and flour, right? Although I don't have eggs and they're not there. So okay. Well,
We
Nikki can
still
do it.
need the jam for me, but we can get there.
Or me. I mean,
I don't think there's any chance you can make it in
Of
time.
course. I don't. It takes
We blew it.
two goods,
We
which
blew
we
it.
don't
The
have.
fact that you made the sponge, I shouldn't have done what I did, and Nikki shouldn't. We both should have tried to
Well,
help
we
you
should
make
have. Yeah,
jam.
exactly. That's what I was.
All
I
right,
was
well,
trying
we're
to do.
learning.
I didn't
Okay.
have fruit. There was no
I know,
way
but
I could
if you
help.
wipe the board-
I could have wiped the board, for example.
Okay.
Right.
I got
don't-
excited because I could make
I
both of
foolishly
these.
wiped away 2 fruit. I didn't really
okay,
realize how
it's
important
okay.
it was.
I just drew 3 cards. I was hoping
Yeah, of
fruit
course,
would
of course.
come up in that.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to draw a blind.
Okay.
Hey, it's not that.
Okay.
I can make icing, and I'm going to draw that card. Hey, guess what? That's not it either.
You have one more turn?
Butter, eggs, and sugar. Butter, eggs, and flour. I need flour. Do I have flour? I have one more thing. I've already done too much. Should I just pass you? Is it one card? Is it? Yeah, it's pass a
Only
card.
one card.
Well, I'm going to pass you sponge. There you go. Maybe you can do something. Here's
Here.
a knife. Do something with
Here,
it.
figure it out.
No, I won't be able to do that.
And I'm done.
All right. I'm going to take a sugar.
Come on, jam. Oh man, no fruit.
And then
There's
I'm-
probably like barely
Then I'm
any
going to
fruit.
wipe the board.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, fruit. Sugar. Eggs.
Wow.
Eggs.
Wow.
Flour.
Come on. No.
And eggs.
Wow.
Well, we didn't know the makeup of the deck, clearly.
And then I am going to...
Pass the sponge cake to me. Oh, we've lost.
And then I'm going to wipe the board.
Why have we lost?
Because we can't make... I guess we could make 5.
Yep.
I can make.
This is my last turn. I'm wiping the board.
Hey, guess what? No, there's barely any fruit in that deck.
Well, now he's gonna shuffle it, and fruit's gonna happen.
I don't know about that.
Fruit happens, Lincoln.
I don't think that's the phrase, Dave. I think the actual phrase is probably more accurate to what I did. I
Shush.
killed us all.
You really didn't. You really didn't.
Well, we have 3. We could make it. It's going to be hard, though. Fruit. Fruit. No,
Wow.
Fruit.
Okay.
Wow. Really,
All right.
I blew it.
So
Are you
we
ready?
lose this
the
customer.
Jaffa cakes. Because Dave was saying we should
He's
ignore
like,
anyway.
forget it. You guys are taking too long.
Okay.
Is it
Forget
my
it.
turn now?
Yeah.
Skitty and
All
butter.
right. So here is flour,
Crumpets.
eggs, and butter for a crumpet.
Okay.
Can you make jam out of that somehow?
I
I'm
cannot.
just joking.
Fruit is fruit.
Wait. hold
That's your
on,
first
hold on.
action.
This moved to here, right? These
Does it
all
matter?
moved- Yeah, because we have to make this now.
I see. Okay.
So you need to wipe the board, Nikki.
She's only done one thing.
We need to find fruit.
Okay, so second action,
Yeah.
wipe board.
Yep.
I can make icing. I have the goods to make icing.
1,
Fruit.
2,
Fruit.
3,
They're all upside down. That's what's.
4,
Hey, there we go. Some fruit.
Okay, great.
Miracle of
5.
miracles.
Let me turn
So I
it
can make
around.
jam, but I need to move the cards.
That's fine.
Actually, didn't I just do my bit already?
I have
it's
one
okay.
more
Nikki's got one more action.
What do you want me to take?
I want you to rub the cat's belly.
Where should I rub?
Only one. You got to move the.
He only moves one direction. We just need to get to the jam.
What do you need?
We need to get
Get-
to
get
the
we
us
need
the
to
sponge,
get to
yeah.
the jam.
All right, we go.
I like how his shirt's up. Like,
I know.
Yeah, rub my belly.
rub it.
Okay, I am going to make jam and give that to Dave. So fruit and sugar. So that's one thing. I took a
Yep.
card. Let's put that out. Maybe it'll be more fruit. Nope. And then I'm making jam.
Yay.
Wait a second. I have only done one thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fruit and sugar makes the jam.
Jam.
And here you go, Dave.
All right.
Can you make Jaffa cakes? Oh, we're too late.
Hey, I have a biscuit and I have icing and I have jam and for good measure I have a sponge.
There you go. There's your first recipe, man. Nikki really was the one. Of course, the baker is the better one of them.
3, 4, 5. We made it.
There you go.
Okay.
So we can go to the second level if we wanted to.
We should.
All right. Do you want to talk first or you want to just move on?
Let's go. I think we got
Talk
it.
to
Okay.
the cat.
Talk to the kitty.
All right.
Hi, kitty. You're very cute.
All right. We've shuffled and we've set up for scenario 2.
Okay.
After scenario 1, we're now going to do scenario number 2. Scenario 2 is called Sugar and Spice and Get Out of There, Mice!
Uh-oh.
They're in our pantry?
I don't know.
As you stroll to work the next morning, the friendly duck that lives in the pond behind the bakery quacks a cheery hello. You unlock the door and begin your morning chores when you notice that a jar of jam has been mislabeled salt. When you peel off the incorrect label, you hear voices giggling behind you, and you turn to see 2 laughing mice disappear into the pantry.
Uh-oh.
On closer inspection, you realize all of the ingredients in the pantry have wrong labels.
Oh.
It seems that you've been a victim of a prank. You'll have to chat with your new friend, the Tuxedo Cat, and see if you can think of a prank to get back at these
Oh,
mice.
tuxedo cat.
During setup, all the ingredient cards in the pantry are face down.
No. Oh, boy.
Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. When you use an action to take a card from the pantry, you replace it with a face up card.
Oh, so only the first 5?
Every time a customer order is filled, you shuffle all the cards in the pantry row and turn them all back face down.
Oof.
Great.
The garnish power this round is instead of shuffling the cards in the pantry row and turning them face down, you turn all cards face up.
Wow. Okay.
I like it. It's evil.
It is.
Those mice.
Sugar and spice.
I think our tuxedo
Get out of
cat
there, mice!
probably has to do something to these
Yeah.
poor mice, but we don't want to hurt the mice.
Do you want
Nikki
me
doesn't
to
like the
remain the first
Sure.
Yes.
player?
Why not?
All right.
Unless it says it's the last
Oh
person
my
to
gosh.
eat a cookie.
2 sponges? Oh, this counts as 2 cards.
Oh, 2 recipes completed?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
great.
You got to do 5 again to get
Yep.
to get gold.
Well, then we definitely want to finish this one.
Okay,
But
so-
sponges, wow.
Yep. Here's the deal though.
Okay,
Now
deal.
that we've played around and learned some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Have
wipe
we?
the board.
If we
Is wiping the board revealing all of them face up?
No. when you take the action, wipe the board, they all come out face down.
Okay.
We won't be able to do it, so it's moot. But if we make the custard tart first, then the showstopper cake doesn't move. But the problem is we'll never make it by the time it gets back to Nikki. Yeah, this is going to be impossible.
Shush.
Well, I mean, maybe we got 3 cards. Maybe we have what we need to do it in our hand.
Can you make a sponge? I have butter.
No.
I have butter and fruit. That's all I have.
Okay.
I have flour and butter.
I have eggs. We need sugar. You said you had sugar?
Maybe we pass cards to people to make these things. Except we
Problem
can't do
is-
that twice.
Yeah, there's no way we're going to make 2 sponges by the time that disappears.
Right.
That needed to show up later in the deck.
Okay. So we should just forget it?
I would forget it.
Forget about it.
Just forget about it.
We need cream pat and a pastry. We need these 2.
Okay.
So I've got...
Well, I can make pastry.
On your turn?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
Can you make cream pat, Nikki?
No.
What are you missing?
Sugar and butter.
Okay. Well, I can give you butter. You might as well draw from the pantry.
Okay. I feel like this is going to be what I need.
Okay. Well, this goes face up.
Hey,
Is it sugar?
it's butter.
Oh, well, there you go. Now you don't need butter from me.
No,
So-
I don't. And, okay, I could draw again. I could pass some stuff to people.
It's only one card when you pass, so if you can get a sugar and make it.
Yeah, it's better.
But couldn't it be action, action? Pass,
Yeah.
pass?
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
If you want
But
me
we
to.
need to have eggs to make.
I have eggs.
Oh, no, pastry are good. No, we need eggs for cream pat. You're not there yet? You need sugar still?
I need sugar.
All right.
That is my only thing.
Just draw.
Yeah.
I would say just draw. You might get sugar.
That
and
one might have been sugar.
Well-
No,
Hey, and eggs.
that would be a no.
Sugar is the most common card in the deck.
All right, for my last action, should I pass somebody something?
Pass me.
I
Pass
don't-
Dave.
I don't need anything.
That's one card. There's no point.
I don't need anything because I just have butter and fruit right now.
Well,
Oh,
here's the deal.
right.
This isn't going away.
Right.
We
Wait,
actually had 2 rounds to
hold
potentially
hold
do
the
that.
wire.
Yep.
Hold it.
I'm holding it.
Hold it.
Yep.
Because
Wire being held.
I can make the cream pat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ready?
So you had
Yep.
sugar?
I had the helpful duck.
Oh.
All right. And there's eggs and there's butter. So I
Cream
can make
pat.
that.
Okay.
However, I can't pass because that
That's
was
fine.
my third action.
That's fine. You can do it next turn. And
We're
then
safe.
Lincoln,
I can pass you the pastry.
Or
if
Lincoln
it's
can
on
pass
this.
you the pastry. Either way.
Okay.
Oh, I like it.
I'm just going to make the pastry
Yeah.
right now.
100%
Flour
correct.
and butter.
I would agree.
Pastry.
Yep.
That's 2.
Yep.
And pass.
And my
Okay.
third action
Draw,
shall be...
draw a blind card.
Yes. Oh, you don't want to reveal like something and just because
No,
it's
I mean
blind.
draw
Yeah,
a
yeah,
face.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I meant. Draw a face down card.
Hey, just what I didn't need. Chocolate.
Okay. So, Nikki,
Yeah.
you are going to be able to make the custard tart, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
But
Do
we
you have
will
fruit
not-
in your hand?
I do not have fruit.
That's my first action.
Okay.
There's your fruit.
Thank you.
So my second action is I'm going to draw this. And my third action is I'm going to draw this.
Hey, look, fruit.
Because there's no reason not to.
But
Okay.
no sugar.
All right. Everything moves. New customer coming up.
Ding, 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 ding.
Dough.
Fondant fancies.
Ice and
Look, there's the
sponge.
little mouse.
He is.
That's
He's
great.
cute.
That's great.
Okay.
All right.
We need sponge. Lots of sponge.
Yep.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Are we
So yeah,
ready?
this is safe for another round, right?
Yeah.
After this, because Nikki's gonna make
Yep.
custard tart.
I am making custard tarts. So here
Okay.
we go.
Do it.
That would be the
Cream
cream
pat.
pat
Yep.
and the pastry.
Done.
And
Pastry.
to stop this from
Correct.
turning, I am
Discarding a fruit.
discarding a fruit.
So none
it
of these,
all,
if she didn't have the fruit, these would all be shuffled. We'd still know they were flour, eggs, chocolate, fruit, but they'd
But-
be shuffled.
right.
Give the lady a custard tart. There's a lot of drafts going on in this game.
That was
Here's Wendy.
only one
That's your first action.
action.
Yep.
So,
Well, can you make a sponge?
no, not right now, but I can get the ingredients to do so. I don't have sugar still, though.
Well, draw for a sponge because we're going to need it, right?
Okay, so there's an egg.
Yep. Take it. Hey,
Sugar.
Hey, sugar.
Maybe leave that for others.
I do need flour, though. I
Take-
was going to draw flour, but
Yeah.
do
Draw
you
flour.
hold on? Do you need the sugar?
I mean, I may get it and give it to you, but I'm gonna try to make. I want to get to sponge. I don't have eggs though. I don't have a lot of things.
I can pass you
I
eggs.
have flour.
I have flour and butter in my hand.
Here's
Okay.
eggs.
Or give it to
my
give it to Dave.
third action instead of drawing. I can
Give
give
it-
somebody
give it to
eggs.
Dave.
Oh, okay, great.
It's you are closer to making something than I am. I only
Okay.
have flour.
Okay, done.
Okie dokie. And that's this basically what we're gonna make, right?
Yes.
Because you're close to sponge. I'm not gonna take the sugar if you need it,
Icing and
right?
sponge.
Plus you need the fruit. I'm not gonna take any of that. I'm gonna just take stuff.
I don't need
behind
the
off
fruit.
top.
Fruit's only for jam.
If we get to where we can make this, I guess we don't need it right now. Sponge. But if you make this, that'd
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
fantastic.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to try to do is make that.
So I've done nothing, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna take. You don't have sugar.
Do you have butter in your hand?
I do not.
Okay, so you can't make icing on your turn. right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I could draw them and make icing, but I won't be able to give it to you. But hold on.
Right.
I'm just going to take from the top because is there anything you... I mean, I have a lot of flour, so...
I would say draw the sugar, Lincoln, because...
But you won't have it.
I guess you would take it... You're right. It's an extra action if you do.
Right.
You might draw it now, is what you're
Right.
saying.
Hey, good things. Okay.
If you drew a sugar... Did you draw a sugar?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me just look.
Do you have butter already? You do, don't you?
Yeah, pass it to me.
Okay.
That's
There's
two.
And you could draw another sugar.
Yeah, I almost feel like I just...
No,
knowing we
leave me
have
that
it-
sugar. I need it.
Yeah. I'm going to do this. Okay. And I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to draw this sugar, right?
Yep.
Hey, look at that. I'm going to make icing, and I'm going to make sponge.
Yay.
I can't do this yet,
Chocolate, yeah.
but I can stop the next thing from doing its thing. So we know what I'm doing next turn. Okay, this moves to here.
Wait, you can't do that now?
No, I took 3 turns.
Oh, okay. That's good, though.
Yes, I agree.
Sponge. Wow, it's all sponge all the time here. Old-fashioned trifle.
Okay, I will be making this on my turn.
All right. Dave,
Yes.
would you like some chocolate to stop the cards from flipping?
Well, there's 2 ways I can get it. I can draw it on my turn if this is still here and you guys don't wipe the board. If you feel like you want to wipe the board and pass me chocolate, but I think you guys are better off making stuff for yourself.
Trying to do this, maybe.
Either trying to make sponge or trying to go for the old-fashioned trifle.
Just an old
Here's what I'm saying.
trifle.
I have chocolate in my hand. I would like to pass it to you because
Okay.
you're about to make a cake.
I'll take it.
And it would flip stuff over.
Yep. Okay.
One action.
There's one.
There's one. Then, sponge and sponge. So I will take a flour.
Okay.
Flour.
Do you need the sugar
I mean,
to complete something
I mean,
on your
you
turn?
probably need it too, because if we're going to both make sponge, I mean, we need to make all these things.
Yeah, but
Right.
if you can complete something right
I
now.
can't. I mean, I would need to take both those things to make a sponge.
I mean, you could take both of these things on your turn and
I
make,
could take a
and make
fruit.
jam.
Yeah.
Do we need it?
We
yes,
need
we
it
do
here.
for old-fashioned trifle.
Just an old-fashioned trifle. God darn it.
Okay.
I've known you too long.
I passed a card and I drafted a card. So, should I just go blind to leave this stuff for Lincoln?
No, don't you need
No, you need something.
don't you need butter?
I have butter.
Oh.
You need sugar,
and you
right?
already took flour. Take the sugar.
Yeah.
There's more sugar than anything else in the deck.
Okay.
We're bound to get more sugar. Mm-hmm. Well, eggs is good too. That's good too.
Dave's going to make the one thing so we don't have to sweat anything changing.
Correct.
I'm going to take a butter.
Yeah.
Maybe sugar will pump up. Hey, it's not. I will, let's see, what do I got here? Eggs. Everything needs sugar,
Well,
except for pastry.
and cream
Do we
pat
need
and-
pastry? We do
These
not.
both need eggs. Do you have eggs?
I do have eggs.
Okay.
I mean, do you want me to pass it to you or
Nope.
to Nikki?
Nope.
I'm going to take a blind.
Okay.
Hey, I got sugar.
Excellent.
So I'm going to make a sponge.
Sweet.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Flour, eggs, butter, sugar.
Great.
Sponge time. Sponge
Yay.
time. Okay, and it is now Dave's turn.
Okay.
Make stuff.
Icing and sponge with chocolate as a throw-on makes the fondant fancies.
Fondant fancies with the mouse
none
who's
of
messing
these-
with our kitchen, by
Yep,
the way.
and none of these turn over. Thank you, Nikki, for that chocolate. So then we got icing, sponge.
It doesn't slide down. We just fill the hole, right?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. It's
I
end
have
of the
two
round,
more
end of the
actions.
round, yes.
I have 2 more actions. Okay. Who needs what?
I need sponge.
Egg.
Yeah, I have no. So eggs are good.
Hang
at
on,
least
what
they're
did you
visual.
just make this last turn? then?
I just made sponge.
Okay, so you
We're close.
need...
Or,
Well, you need a sponge and an icing, or you need jam and a cream pat, right?
yeah.
They both need a sponge. So well, here, I'll take eggs.
Cool.
And
Hey.
then,
More eggs.
Nikki, you have sugar, right?
Yes.
Oh, you can, I have a fruit, but is it worth it to give you the fruit, or is it worth it to...
Well, a fruit, when we make one of these things,
Well,
is a good deal.
she can draw this, right?
Sure. But again, it might be good to give so that those actions are not needed on that player's turn, right?
Don't we need more sugar?
Are you trying to wipe?
No, I don't want to wipe because then they'll all be face down.
Right.
No, I'm thinking of just taking a flour.
I don't need a flour.
And you don't need a flour, right?
No.
Okay, I'm going to take a flour. I'll get myself...
Hey, sugar.
There you go. All right. Now this moves to here, and a new...
I thought it filled slots.
No, this fills the hole.
I
The
see.
new one always comes in on the
Okay.
far left.
Hey, Swiss roll, jam and
More
sponge.
jam again.
Yep.
Jam and sponge.
All right. Now, I can take an egg and make sponge, or I can take the fruit and make jam.
So for icing, I need butter and sugar. There's sugar there, there's no butter. If you make sponge and pass it to me, there's a chance, but we still need butter.
God, this is so tough.
I have butter.
Here's the deal.
But you're going to make sponge
She
with
can
it.
make jam right now and pass it to you. And then
Okay.
you can make the Swiss
Yeah,
roll.
I'm ready to make the Swiss roll right now, yeah.
Or-
Because I don't have jam, but I have sponge.
You have two sponge?
No,
No,
he's only got
we're talking
one.
about Swiss roll.
I don't think
Oh,
we're going to
sorry.
be able... Let's just see...
Well, we could.
Let's think about it. Can
Yeah.
we get you a second sponge? No, you have to have it...
No, I can
can't
give it
even
to
help.
somebody else, right? I know. We need to make one. I think making the Swiss roll is perfectly fine.
Because I can make...
Except if we do this,
Yep.
this wipes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
This game's great.
I can...
That's okay. None of this is stuff we care about.
Well, eggs are good, sugar's
Like-
good.
What can
I
you
can
do?
take an egg and make sponge, or I can take a fruit and make jam, or I can straight out the gate make icing without taking anything from down here,
Well, this is
Oh, interesting.
which gets the icing for this.
right, but I'm nowhere near sponge.
Yeah.
I need
And not-
3 more
and I'm
items
not
to get
either.
there. So the only one would be good is to make it for you. You know, like give it to Dave. Give the sponge to Dave. Make sponge. Give it to Dave. I give Dave a sponge, and then we try to do the other item, the icing that we
Ooh.
need.
Can I get to icing? No.
But Nikki can almost, right?
I can
No.
do icing right now.
But I mean, you need to do sponge.
No. Here's what I think. We gotta blow off the showstopper, guys.
There's no reason to worry about it yet, right? We don't even have to think about it. I'm just talking about making this. But I mean, I think we could do this.
Okay.
I mean, all we need is sugar and butter. We don't have.
No, we don't. We need 2 sponges because you're about to spend one to get rid of the Swiss roll.
If we do that, but if we were to give you the sponge, if she makes a sponge, give it to you, I give you a sponge, and we can somehow scrape together icing in this turn, you can make it,
Okay.
right?
If I can get butter and sugar, of which I have none
Well,
in my hand.
I'm only giving you this.
I see what you're
You
saying.
see what I'm saying? I still have 2 other actions I could do. It depends on what happens. Nikki hasn't done anything yet, right?
All right.
I haven't.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
there's a lot of wiggle room to maybe make it.
All right, you want to try it?
So I think you should make the
Sponge.
Sponge, yeah.
So I draw an egg. That's
Yeah.
one action.
come on,
And then-
sugar. Oh, you don't need sugar.
And then butter,
Okay.
flour, sugar, eggs. I
Yeah.
make a sponge.
Okay.
And then give it to
2,
Dave.
3.
Okay. This is exciting. All right, Lincoln.
We need butter. Well, first thing, I know I need sugar, so I'll draw that first.
Come on, butter.
Nope.
Boo.
Yeah, I think we're in trouble. Okay.
Sorry, well, wait. If you draw butter blind, no, even then it
I can't.
No.
But the good thing is that I could reveal that. So this is number 2,
Okay.
and then I'm going
What
to.
do I need to make icing?
You need sugar and butter.
Okay.
So
well,
I'm going to take an eggs. Come on, butter.
even if it is.
Yay!
No.
You can't do it?
No, because it's 1, 2, 3 actions to
you're
make
right.
it.
Boo, 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 boo.
That blows. All right. Meanwhile,
Back at the ranch.
back at the ranch, I'm gonna take.
Well, if you make jam.
I'm gonna take this sugar.
Yep.
That's action number 1. I'm gonna make jam.
Nice.
That's action number 2. And then I'm gonna spend a sponge and
Yeah,
the jam.
that's perfectly fine.
I'll make the Swiss roll,
Yep.
but here we go.
Yeah, wipes the board.
There's almost an argument to be made to letting it fall off because if we let it fall off, it doesn't do this. It
Doesn't-
doesn't wipe the board. All right. 2 flour, a butter, a chocolate, a fruit. That's what we got here.
Memory. Hi.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, it doesn't wipe it. You're right. It's all there.
And a new customer comes out.
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, it's Empire
Oh,
Biscuit.
my goodness.
It's the Empire Biscuit. That's hard too,
Oh
Dave.
my gosh.
So, I mean, all of these are actually quite complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we only have 3.
How do people do this?
Did you do 3
Yeah, I
actions?
took 3. Yes, I did.
All right, I have nothing, so I have to draw.
I agree.
Yep.
I will draw one. See
Okay.
what comes up. Okay. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, I see the
What
backs
do
are
you
different.
need, Lincoln?
I have sugar, eggs, and flour. I need butter to make sponge.
I have a sponge. Remember?
I know.
You gave
I know,
me one.
I know.
So
but we need to like
what we
look
need
at,
is jam and a creme pat.
Yeah. Oof, good luck. What did you just draw, Nick? Did you get anything?
A chocolate.
Okay. Yeah, I need fruit.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then there's some more stuff.
I understand.
Face up.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is hard. There's butter.
Butter. Okay, I have one more action, and there's butter. Can I make anything with butter and flour? A pastry, but nobody needs it.
What does Dave
Okay.
need to finish one of these things?
A jam and a creme pat.
Yeah, we're not going to make that. Butter, eggs, and
We
sugar.
got 2 turns to do it.
I have sugar. I can make it. I can make.
Well, maybe I pass.
Oh,
you
you're
the-
saying because we lose this? Yeah, I have no problem with that. I'm
Yeah.
just. But we would be at 5 if we got that one time.
I know.
I'm just gonna draw blind again,
Yeah,
okay?
that makes sense.
Fruit.
All right.
You got the fruit.
Flour.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay. Well, I have a 50% chance of getting fruit.
To make the jam,
Yeah.
go for it.
Come on. Where's it at, Dave? It is not that.
Lovely.
Well, you know where it
We
is.
know where it is. So, do I?
Oh, great! I can make the jam then.
But we need cream pat, right?
Can you make creme pat right now?
Butter, eggs, and sugar. I can do that.
Good, do that.
I've only done one thing, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm doing that. Butter, eggs, and sugar. Cream pat. Well,
Yay.
I'll show you guys. Butter,
Yep,
eggs, and sugar.
yep.
Okay, I believe
Cream
you.
pat, and I pass it to you. I'm done, Dave.
No, no.
Yes.
What do you have in your hand?
One.
What is it?
Flour.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You've done nothing.
Yep. Here we go.
We know what that is.
Jam. Or
No
Okay.
sugar, though, right? You don't have sugar in your
It's
hand?
right there. No, that's why.
Well, I know,
Two.
but we're basically.
3.
Yeah.
Hang on.
No, 1.
Yeah, he's only
You
done
take
one.
this,
But he
it'll
was
be
ta- he-
2.
the problem is to make it, he has to make jam, then he has to make the other thing, and he's run out of
Mm-hmm.
actions.
I shouldn't have drawn that fruit. That was a mistake.
That one is crazy.
Well, whatever. I did it, right? So let's just do it. And then
There's a lot of eggs.
I'll make the jam so that I have it next
Yeah,
turn.
you're ready to make something the next turn.
Okay.
We're going to lose something now. We're losing the showstopper.
Yeah.
Sadly, we couldn't even do it with us all working at it.
Okay.
And
No,
we're
no,
back
no.
to. Oh wait, it is
Always
the end
at
of the
the
turn.
front.
Oh yeah, okay.
Always
yeah.
at the
I
front.
don't know that that really matters. It might be.
It does.
Okay.
It matters as far as when it falls off the
Right.
shelf.
I guess that's a spoon in there. Happy spoon. I hope it's not a
Yeah.
worm, but maybe it's a worm.
I think it's a spoon. Okay.
It does. It looks like a straw.
Lincoln, do you need anything?
I only have flowers, so I don't know that I can
cannot
do-
help you.
Dave
I can
has
give you
everything
chocolate.
to make.
I am making the old-fashioned trifle on
just
my turn.
the old
Fashion
trifle. Okay.
Okay.
So go for whatever needs to be the next thing.
Oof.
You guys need to make icing, jam, sponge.
I
and
think this
creme
is the
pat.
most likely thing.
Yeah.
This is challenging here.
So,
Especially because we don't have freaking fruit.
creme. Okay.
I don't even have chocolate.
I'm going to take an egg.
Oh my God! Biscuit, icing, and jam, and fruit. So many things.
I'm taking that sugar.
Take it.
That's number 2.
Take it. Fruit.
Then I'm going to make the creme pat,
Okay.
I think. Aren't I?
Butter, eggs, and
What?
we need it. Butter, eggs, and sugar. Did you get the wrong thing?
No, I don't have the right mix. Sorry.
It's okay. Can you make a biscuit?
Yes. I can make a biscuit.
We can try for this one.
Okay.
Hang on. Hang on.
Okay.
No, we'll never make that.
I know it's 3
Don't
things.
make the
3
biscuit.
things that are made.
We'll never make that. Well, we need a sponge.
What would you need? What did you need to do? What were you doing that you?
I need butter, but I
Draw butter. Just
no,
draw it.
No, here's the problem. It
Yeah.
was either drawing butter or, so I wouldn't have the whole mix
to do it anyway.
to do it anyways.
Because you needed the other
I
things you've
needed
drawn.
the other things I drew.
Okay, there you go. That's fair enough.
You have one more action. I'm saying draw.
Here's the deal. It's
Draw
still
butter
going to be
for
there
your
if you
last-
take the butter.
Yeah.
Dave's going to finish the
The
old-fashioned trifle. These can still be done.
All right.
So next turn you can make what you need to make.
Okay.
Hey, there's chocolate. So you're going to be able to make creme pat on the next turn, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. We need sponge.
We're blowing off the biscuit.
Well, you were both both saying this was hard.
I agree. I'm just
Okay.
confirming we're blowing off
Yeah,
the
yeah.
biscuit. Okay.
We need to make these other two though to survive.
I'm making the trifle on my
Yeah.
turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave the chocolate
is-
for others.
Okay.
Oh, whether we need chocolate. Nikki needs chocolate. We can leave it for her to do
I
that
have
to make it
chocolate.
and then not wipe
She
the
has
board,
it.
if that's important. I understand. Okay, good.
But I can do a second chocolate.
You don't need it.
Okay.
The bonus doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't wipe the board. We may need it to just.
It'll be the last one we make. That's the last one we're going to make.
We can't do this.
Yeah, we're doing that. That's what I'm saying. We don't need to worry about
Oh yeah,
the
yeah. I
board.
see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, what do I need to do then? I need to make. Nikki's making cream. I need to make sponge, right?
Yep.
Good luck. Okay.
I'm your sponge.
Butter.
Okay.
Wow.
Chocolate.
Sponge is eggs, so I'll take the eggs.
Okay.
Come on, sugar. Nope. Should I draw a line off the top?
Sure, why not? Can't hurt.
Hey, it's not that. Okay.
Okay.
I need sugar to be able to make the sponge if we need it.
Do you have flour then?
I do. I have everything but sugar.
Okie doke. Well, I feel like I have to take this fruit because otherwise,
Oof. Sugar's the most prevalent ingredient. We might have had it all already. Who knows?
well, I took the fruit so that I could prevent these cards from being face down, but here's the deal. There's the old-fashioned trifle.
Okay.
Do we care if I spend the fruit or not?
Why not? There's no need for it anywhere else. We're not making jam.
Okay. So then
We're
these,
not doing this one.
these stay face up?
Yeah, this is done. Hey, we're at 4.
Yep. Oh, we'll get to 5.
I know, probably. You may be making it.
No, I think Nikki's going to make it.
She needs sponge, doesn't she? And I'm not there. Can I make sponge with fruit instead of sugar?
You really should be.
It's
able
healthier
to.
that way.
Yeah.
Hang on. I got one more action.
Okay, cool.
Fruit isn't jam, though.
Nikki,
Right,
do
jam
you,
would be
you don't
maybe
need
more
flour,
like
do
it.
you, Nikki?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm going to just draw... Does anyone care if I draw this butter?
No.
Okay. I want to
Might be
just...
sugar.
I want to make sure something
Hey,
comes
some
up.
sugar.
Sugar.
Boop, 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 boop,
Sugar.
boop. Okay, we slide these down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's the butter.
Yeah.
And the eggs.
Yep.
And the sugar to make the creme
Pat,
pat.
Okay.
you've done one thing.
That's one.
Then, what else do I need?
Pass it to Lincoln.
Yeah.
Pass the creme pat to Lincoln. You're going to make the sponge on your turn,
I need
correct?
chocolate. She needs to pass me the chocolate. Well, I guess not. There's plenty of chocolate available.
I can pass you 2 things.
Right.
I have 2 actions left. I can
Right.
pass you the creme pat and the chocolate.
Yeah. Does it gain us anything by having that second chocolate?
Yeah, the chocolate's unnecessary.
Then fine.
But I understand.
But it doesn't make any difference. She might as well. What else is she going to do? Her turns
Agreed.
are done. So go ahead and pass
flour.
those two. Just
Yeah.
pass
So-
me those two.
Turn 2
Yeah.
Yeah.
or action 3.
All right.
Okay, there we go. So now I need sponge. So I draw the sugar.
That's one.
I make the sponge.
That's two.
And then I create the cocoa creme donuts, which
Okie
sound
doke.
delicious, by the way.
Well, they're so
Sponge,
good that we made them a second time.
Creme, I know. And then chocolat. That goes over here.
Yep.
And there we go. There's 5.
And then for my turn, I'll do nothing.
And like it.
And like it.
Just make
Okay.
something.
There we go. There's 5.
That's hard.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I had 2 flowers. It was ridiculous.
I know. I had 2 flour earlier.
Yeah.
That
I'm
one
not
point.
sure we ever quite figured out the best way to figure out a system. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To pass stuff around.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sad we lost this one.
I know. It came up first. If
I
it just
know.
doesn't come up first, we've got plenty of time to build it.
I
Yeah.
felt we had plenty of time to
I
build
thought
it,
we
and
might
we
have.
didn't do it.
The problem was we had things not. We just didn't have things ideally show up when we drew, right?
Yep.
Like had we made the sugar, like it never showed up in a bunch of turns there. The sugar didn't show up, and we needed it.
Well,
so
the game is diabolical in giving you those. Like if we had 4 actions a turn, it'd still be hard, but then
well,
we
yeah,
could
you
make
don't need 4.
3
I mean, it
actions
only
is
gets-
just enough
It's
that
2
you
actions
don't.
per turn with 4 or 5 players.
Well, okay. So with 3
2
I wanna
actions.
tell
right. So
ya.
with 3 players, we had 9 actions.
Yeah.
With 4 players, you only
Yeah,
have 8
8.
actions, so
Yeah.
it's even harder. But in theory, no, I don't know.
there were
Except, you're right. It seems like it would be easier with 3 players.
I guess. There
Yeah,
were
I'm not
6 sugars left.
Yeah.
And it was sugar, and then something else. And, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Well, that's also a cool scenario, right? Like, having these be face down is really that's
neat.
really fun.
Yeah, painful though, boy, it was hard. But you know, we were definitely trying not to flip because I feel the
If
one
you
time
had-
flipping it, we knew everything was there, right?
If you
that
had
was
found
okay.
the 50-50 on that fruit, we might have done it, for
Right,
example.
right.
But I don't think I should have drawn that fruit when I knew it was there. I think what I should have done was pass stuff to Nikki and let her make the jam.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah.
Right.
This is one of the few co-ops for me. You know, usually this is like slightly in my wheelhouse is seeing early maybe like what a possible strategy might be for like a thing. And in this one, I'm just baffled. But
No,
I
that's
kind of
cool, though.
I kind of like
That's
that.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
I like the challenge.
I like that in a way. I'm not entirely sure if we did anything wrong or
Right.
like it's hard to figure out. And we did it right. The setup for 3 players is you reveal 2 customers.
Right.
The setup for 4 players is you only reveal one.
One,
customer.
so you're only focusing on one.
More importantly, that's an extra turn before it slides
Sure,
off the shelf.
sure.
Ah, okay.
So you have almost a whole full turn with 4 players that
Nice.
you don't have with 3.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because you have more actions with 3. So maybe 3 is actually the harder level because of that.
Okay.
It is. It did. They seemed to go quickly. It was a real drag that this was so early, though. I would have liked.
Yeah,
to
if
try
it
to
had
do
just been swapped.
Yeah. We kind of. We
We still got 5 though, right?
Yes. And Nikki's right there.
Yeah.
We came
Yeah.
close on that, but
I
4
like
or
this
5.
too, by the way. The last game I made nothing, right?
no, I thought you made one at the
At the
end.
very end.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
at the end.
But Nikki made
Well,
3.
me too. I made one at the end.
Yeah.
This time. So you know, it's just. I mean, it. You know, you definitely have to work with each other to
Yeah.
make that happen.
It's neat.
Yeah.
It's neat, and it's neat because it's not, as I said, it's not, well, to me anyway, it's not obvious, like what the best, like
What
most
if- I mean,
economical way is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're baking Nikki P when you do it?
It's
No.
no.
Artwork's really cool though.
Yeah, I love it.
I like it too. I like that it looks like colored pencil.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
That it looks like colored pencil.
I mean, I'm sure it probably is.
It
colored
probably
pencil. Yeah.
really is colored pencil.
Way cute.
I think the lines of here's this and once you combine there's these. I
Yep.
like all of the way it's set up to do things.
This is great though. I love that we had already seen all the other fruit, right? Because that
Yeah.
deck, those
Yeah.
2 that I discarded did we get 1? I think 1 maybe turned up.
I don't know.
I can't remember now, but you know, it was definitely not as those 2 fruit that I trashed was bad.
Well,
You didn't know.
Oh, of course I know.
Yeah.
And it was only bad because the next thing that came up was jam, but
Yeah.
it hadn't come up at that
Yeah.
point, so you didn't know.
Right.
Right.
We could have, look, at one point I wanted to wipe this board, but then I realized, oh, they'd all come face down if I did that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's
Which is
part of it
not
also, right? The
helpful.
scenario pushes you in that
That was-
direction of,
But it was great knowing that
Good.
we knew all 5 here though, right?
yes.
It was.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
that 50-50. And I chose poorly. But you know how that is.
It's left me wanting to know what the next scenario is.
Yeah, oh,
absolutely. I
So that's
wanna keep playing.
cool. Yeah.
Well, cool, Dave. Thanks for teaching us.
You are welcome.
And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.
Time!
Right.